What's happening during God's wait that leads to your biggest breakthrough? You're praying, but heaven is silent. What if God's wait is the key to your biggest breakthrough yet? Join me as I dive deep into the waiting game and challenge myself to figure out what's really happening during those tough times that lead to our biggest breakthroughs. The concept of divine timing is something that has always fascinated me, and I believe it's essential to understand that waiting can be a crucial part of the journey to significant breakthroughs in our lives. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that we need to be constantly moving forward and achieving our goals quickly, but the truth is that sometimes the most significant growth and progress happen during the periods of waiting. Waiting can be a really frustrating experience, especially when we feel like we're doing everything right and still not seeing the results we want. It's common to feel like we're stuck in a rut and that our breakthrough is never going to come. We start to doubt ourselves and our abilities, and we might even feel like giving up on our dreams and goals. This feeling of frustration can be overwhelming, and it's easy to get caught up in negative thoughts and emotions. As we wait for our breakthrough, it's essential to recognize that our feelings are valid, but we can't let them control us. We need to find ways to manage our frustration and impatience, whether that's through exercise, meditation, or talking to a friend or family member. It's also important to remind ourselves that we're not alone in this feeling. Everyone experiences frustration and impatience at some point in their lives. Even the most successful people have had to wait for their breakthroughs, and it's often the ones who are willing to wait the longest who achieve the greatest success. The waiting period can be a challenging time, and it's easy to get caught up in feelings of disappointment and disillusionment. We might feel like we're not good enough or that we're not doing enough to achieve our goals. But it's precisely during these times that we need to dig deep and find the strength to keep going. We need to focus on our why. Remember what drove us to start working towards our goals in the first place, and use that as motivation to keep pushing forward. By doing so, we can start to shift our mindset and see the waiting period as an opportunity for growth and learning. As we navigate the waiting period, it's essential to recognize the benefits that waiting can bring. Waiting can give us the time and space we need to grow and develop as individuals, to learn new skills, and to build our resilience. It can also give us the opportunity to prepare for the right opportunities, to get our minds and hearts ready for the breakthrough that's to come. By waiting, we can ensure that we're fully prepared to receive the blessings and opportunities that are on their way to us. This preparation is crucial, as it allows us to make the most of our breakthrough when it finally arrives. One of the most significant benefits of waiting is the personal growth that it can bring. As we wait, we're forced to confront our own limitations and weaknesses and to work on overcoming them. We're given the chance to develop new skills, to learn from our mistakes, and to become stronger and more resilient. This growth is essential for achieving our goals and realizing our dreams, as it gives us the foundation we need to succeed. By focusing on our personal growth during the waiting period, we can set ourselves up for long-term success and make the most of our breakthrough when it arrives. Waiting can also give us the time and space we need to reflect on our goals and desires, and to make sure that they're aligned with our values and purpose. It can give us the opportunity to reevaluate our priorities, to let go of things that are no longer serving us, and to focus on what's truly important. By doing so, we can ensure that our breakthrough is not just a success, but a fulfillment of our deepest desires and aspirations. This clarity of purpose is essential for achieving our goals, as it gives us the direction and motivation we need to keep moving forward. I'd like to share a personal story that illustrates the power of waiting and breakthroughs. There was a time in my life when I was waiting for a significant opportunity to come my way, and I felt like I was waiting forever. I was frustrated, impatient, and feeling stuck, but I refused to give up. I used the waiting period to focus on my personal growth, to develop new skills, and to prepare myself for the opportunity that was to come. And when it finally arrived, I was ready. I was able to seize the opportunity with confidence and enthusiasm, and it ended up being a huge breakthrough for me. The lesson I learned from this experience is that waiting is not just a passive act, but an active process of preparation and growth. This experience taught me the importance of trust and faith during the waiting period. I had to trust that everything was working out for my good, even when I couldn't see it. And I had to have faith that my breakthrough was on its way. It wasn't always easy, but it was worth it in the end. The breakthrough that I experienced was not just a success, but a fulfillment of my deepest desires and aspirations. It was a reminder that waiting is not just a necessary part of the journey, but a crucial part of the growth and learning process. As I look back on my journey, I realized that the waiting period was not just a time of frustration and impatience, but a time of growth, learning, and preparation. It was a time when I developed the skills, resilience, and faith that I needed to achieve my goals and realize my dreams. And I believe that this is true for everyone. The waiting period is not just a necessary evil, but a necessary part of the journey to success. By embracing the waiting period and using it as an opportunity for growth and learning, we can set ourselves up for long-term success and make the most of our breakthrough when it finally arrives. The waiting period can be a challenging time, but it's also a time of great opportunity. It's a time when we can focus on our personal growth, develop new skills, and prepare ourselves for the breakthrough that's to come. By trusting in the process and having faith that everything is working out for our good, we can navigate the waiting period with confidence and enthusiasm. And when our breakthrough finally arrives, we'll be ready to seize it with confidence and make the most of the opportunity. In summary, the concept of divine timing and the waiting game is a complex and multifaceted one. While it can be frustrating and challenging at times, it's also a time of great growth, learning, and preparation. By focusing on our personal growth, developing new skills, and preparing ourselves for the breakthrough that's to come, we can set ourselves up for long-term success and make the most of our breakthrough when it finally arrives. Patience and trust are key during the waiting period, and by cultivating these qualities, we can navigate the waiting period with confidence and enthusiasm. If you've had a personal experience with waiting and breakthroughs, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Share your story, and let's connect with each other on this journey of growth and learning. And if you're looking for more content on this topic, be sure to check out my other video on overcoming obstacles and achieving success, where I share more insights and strategies for navigating the waiting period and achieving our goals.